Hi, I'm Rosie Riddle.
And I'm Caitlin Linsky.
And we are media executives for STV. And today we will be discussing why you, Visit Scotland, should choose to advertise with us.
So the target market for the campaign is young, thrill-seeking adults who enjoy partying, exploring and are always up for new adventures. Ages between 18 and 30 and both male and female. If our target market were a brand, it would be Iron Brew, North Face. It would be a really fun, active brand it would be, and primarily we're looking to advertise to people who live in Scotland. We want to encourage them to make the most of living in Scotland.
The main proposal for the campaign, it will be primarily digital. We will have majority full page takeover adverts and adverts on mobile devices. The campaign will run from the 1st of January to the 31st, and that both adverts will be shown twice a week throughout January. The budget for the whole campaign is £30,000. This is the budget for all the adverts throughout the campaign, both full page takeover and mobile.
So we also need to consider why online. The reasons for going with online are advertising online gives us a wider coverage of an audience. It's more targeted than traditional means of advertising such as print or maybe radio. It's also easy to measure and track, so we can provide the statistics to you, Visit Scotland, to show how successful the campaign has been. And also online advertisements are also faster, more informative, and the user can just click straight onto the advert and then they're taken straight to the Visit Scotland website, so there's a lot more engagement with advertising online.
40% of STV TV users access the site via mobile, which again, like Caitlin said, is a direct link onto Visit Scotland's website and a direct link to the adverts. Also, 90% of the users are Scottish, which is another good reason obviously to use STV. Also, just like to talk about our competitors. Our main competitors are radio stations such as Clyde One, Real Radio, newspapers such as the Herald, the Evening Times, the Scottish Sun. Obviously there's disadvantages and advantages to both. With radio, obviously there's no visuals, so it's harder to engage with consumers. Also, with print adverts, they're not as effective nowadays. I would definitely say that online advertising has increased, massively and is much more effective than any other platforms to advertise on.
Particularly towards our target market, who obviously are of a younger demographic. So advertising online is definitely going to be more useful for Visit Scotland than the traditional means of advertising. So just some statistics about STV and why you should choose to advertise with STV. The STV mobile site has 1.1 million page views per day, so obviously that's a really high volume of views. And our actual website itself, so the desktop website, would have 4.9 million page views per day. Again, a really, really high number, so that will give Visit Scotland the opportunity to advertise to as many people as possible. Some of the shows that are shown on STV obviously will increase the volume, the traffic to the website. So shows like X Factor, This Morning, Dancing on Ice, these are all, very big shows that are shown on STV. So
these programmes also hold regular competitions where people go online to enter, which also is a good reason and brings more people onto the STV website where they can then see the Visit Scotland adverts and hopefully be influenced by them. Obviously there's advantages and disadvantages to advertising with us. Maybe if you were interested in a campaign that you would want to be more visual to your consumers, maybe STV couldn't accommodate to that.
If Visit Scotland wanted more of a traditional campaign on print media, then that's not something the STV could accommodate, obviously, with us being online and a television channel. However, we think with the younger demographic, online is definitely the best bet for Visit Scotland to achieve the most success with this campaign. And obviously, the biggest advantage of advertising with STV is something that no other competitor can say. We are Scotland's largest media platform, like I said earlier, 4.9 million page views. So none of our competitors can offer that sort of volume. So we believe that if you do want a successful online campaign targeting your target market, then STV.
The STV is the best medium to go for. It speaks for itself, really. You know, like Caitlin said, that we are the largest media platform. So, thanks for listening. And do you have any questions?